Hi, today we will see how to prepare the original Hyderabadi dum biryani. I'm preparing a mutton biryani. For that, I'm using 750 grams of lamb meat, onion brista. I've used 3 large size onions. And coming to the spices, I used sajira, bay leaf, nutmeg, a small quantity, a piece of whole. Then the flour, nutmeg flour. I've used 1 piece. Just use a little quantity of these two. Dhania, jeera, cashews, kebab chini. Kebab chini is like almost like a pepper. It gives a good flavor to the biryani. Cardamom, then cinnamon, cloves. Make a powder of all the spices. Curd 1 cup, onion fried oil, papaya paste, turmeric, salt, ginger garlic paste, coriander and mint, red chili powder, and 4 green chilies. We need to make a paste of these chilies. 1 lemon and pure ghee. I have used a Murugan ghee here. It tastes good. First, add ginger garlic paste to the mutton, around 2 spoons. Add little bit of turmeric, just a pinch of turmeric. Add red chili powder, around 2 spoons. Add salt to the taste. Add the papaya paste. The papaya makes the meat very tender, around 1.5 teaspoon. Then coriander and mint leaves. Add the whole masalas. One lemon. Now add the oil. I've used the onion fried oil. Add onion brista, which gives a very good taste. Now add the green chili paste. Do not add the curd now. Now mix all this thoroughly. We need to keep for at least 5 to 10 minutes so that the meat will get the masalas and also the flavor. The masala's flavor will get into the meat. So mix it very well. Now add ghee. Again mix it for another 2 minutes. Now finally add the curd. Mix it finally and keep this mixture in a refrigerator for at least 2 to 3 hours for marination. Now after the marination, keep the whole mixture in a cooking bowl. If you have an handi, then it's better, or else you can use a normal aluminium vessel. Now soaked basmati rice. I have used around 2 glasses of rice for 750 grams of mutton. Then to cook the rice, I have used 5 glasses of water, and in this you need to add spices. So first add the bay leaf, mint and coriander, cinnamon, ginger garlic paste, elaichi, cloves and sajira. This gives a very good aroma to your rice. Then squeeze the half lemon. If you want, you can also add oil. salt to the taste. Now once you get a boil, then put all the soaked rice into this. Now after adding the rice, just mix it gently. Let it cook. After getting a boil, now again mix it gently. Now the very important tip, take a tea glass and take this rice water and add it into the meat mixture. With this, the meat will cook very well, and while cooking, it won't get burned at the base. So, and also the meat will be cooked very tenderly. So I am adding around 2 glasses. Mix it well by shaking the bowl. Now make sure the rice has to cook 50%. It means half cooked rice. Sprinkle this rice on the top of the meat. Just sprinkle over the meat mixture. Add this rice on the top of the meat. It is half cooked rice, just a 30% of the rice. The remaining 70% need to be cooked. As you can see, the grain, it is still half cooked, still it is in raw. Now after 5 minutes, now the remaining rice, that is around 70% cooked rice, just pour this on the top of this. Make sure the flame should be on the medium, it should not be on a high flame. Remaining rice, almost 90% cooked. Take a milk bowl, add saffron, a pinch, which gives a nice color and texture. Also the onion brista to garnish on the top of this rice. This gives very good taste. Now saffron milk, adding the whole things. So sprinkle on the top of this. Now ghee, use pure ghee, which gives very good taste. And now cover this vessel with a nice good lid, and on a high flame cook it for 5 minutes. Remember, on a high flame cook it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, just move the lid. If you see this steam, then immediately you transfer the vessel onto a tawa. I have used the iron tawa here. And again on a high flame, cook it for another 7 minutes. On the tawa, 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, make the flame to the medium and cook it for another 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, now just check the rice. To test whether the biryani is cooked or not. Just see the bottom. there should be no water or any liquid content. So as you can see, it's very dry. Let's look at other side also. As I can see, the bottom, the base, clearly it's visible without any liquid. Similarly in the middle also, as you can see, I can clearly see the base. Okay, so it is not burned, so it is cooked perfectly. Okay, so if you see the water, then cook for another 5 minutes on the medium flame. Now it's done, so close the lid. Now the biryani is ready. Let it be for 5 minutes. Now it's ready to serve. Now you can see the rice is cooked perfectly. So this is a perfect dum biryani. So each and every grain you can see. Just look at the aeration between the rice grains. It's perfectly cooked. Now it's good to go. Enjoy the Hyderabadi dum biryani. The meat has cooked perfectly. Thank you.